Hi there folks, and welcome to this week's Word Solutions to the Daily Rigour issue number 256. So a cracking Olympic medal haul for Team GB in this year's Olympics with 65 medals. So we've been asked to work out how many gold medals, silver medals and bronze medals were won by Great Britain during these Olympic Games. So few different methods you could use here, even trial and error would work. But for me, this is just begging to have an equation formed and solved for it. So we don't know how many gold medals were won, so we'll call that X. Now, we do know that the same number of bronze medals were won as gold medals. So if we're saying that the GB won X gold medals, then they also won X bronze medals as well. And we're told that they won one fewer silver medal than gold medals. So if they won X gold medals, then they won X minus 1 silver medals. And all of this algebraic expression adds up to give us 65. So before we solve it, we can simplify. 1x plus 1x plus 1x is 3x. So that would then give us 3x minus 1 equals 65. Now how do we find the value of x? We can get rid of this minus 1 by adding 1 to both sides. So minus 1 add 1 is 0. So that leaves us with 3x on the left hand side. And 65 add 1 gives us 66 on the right hand side. And to find the value of 1x, we can divide both sides by 3. So 3x divided by 3 is 1x, and 66 divided by 3 is 22. Now remember, we said that X was the number of gold medals won, so that means that 22 gold medals were won. So they won one fewer silver medals, so that would be 21 silver medals, and the number of bronze were the same as gold, so that would be 22 as well. And just double check, they all add up to 65. But as I said, there were a few other methods you could have chose there. So on to our food story. Absolutely love this story. Mathematicians have come up with a monohedral disc tiling method to cut pizzas into equal slices. So there'll never be any arguments again. So we're assuming all the slices are equal in size. How many have mushrooms on them? So as we can see here, that would be 4. So what is this as a fraction of the whole pizza? Well, it would be 4 out of however many slices there are in total. And if you count them all up, that's 12. Now, how do we give our answer in its simplest form? We think of the biggest number we can divide top and bottom by, and that's 4. So 4 divided by 4 is 1, and 12 divided by 4 is 3. So that's 1/3 of the pizza has mushrooms on it. So next family pizza night, maybe that's a wee mathematical technique to try. So on to our third story. So a sneaky marathon runner at the Olympics allegedly knocked over 20 water bottles before grabbing the final one in the row. Did they do it on purpose? I suppose we'll never know. So how many litres of water were knocked over? Well, each bottle contains 500 millilitres, and there's 20 water bottles, so that's going to be 20 lots of 500 millilitres. But to change this to litres, because there's 1,000 millilitres for every litre, we need to divide that figure by 1,000. So that comes to 10 litres of water knocked over. So on to our final story. So Ireland's most expensive ram sells for 44,000 euros. Do you see what I did there? Anyway, we're asked the difference in prices between this ram and the world's most expensive sheep at £368,000. So we have to give our answer to the nearest penny, which means we're going to have to change this 44,000 euros into pounds first of all. And to do that, we divide by the exchange rate. So in this case, we're going to divide 44,000 by 1.18. So that comes to £37,000, £37,288 and 14 pence. So to get the difference between the two prices, we just take that away from 368,000, and that's going to give us a final answer of £330,711 and 86 pence. So there you have it folks, our What Solutions for this week's Daily Rigour. We hope you enjoyed solving this week's problems. Stay tuned for next week's edition when we're going to be looking at more stories for the news of the week and the numbers behind them. But in the meantime, thanks for watching and bye for now.